Hey guys, I'm back, and this is going to be Chronicle 7 of the Let's Make a Game of Thrones mod for Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord. I'm just going to make this real short and sweet. I'm just going to go through some of the troop trees that I've created since the last episode. I haven't really did too much more on the map. I did check to see if Sandbox was working, and Sandbox is working for every single culture except for Sturgia. Because when you start out as Sturgia, since I got rid of Sturgia was up in here, so if you pick Sturgian culture, you'll spawn in the middle of the ocean. And I actually left nav mesh on out here so you can walk around, but I kind of nav meshed a border right around here, so you're kind of stuck in the ocean. You can't get back to land. So, it does work. Sandbox mode does work, but for every culture except for Sturgia. So just keep that in mind till I get that figured out. But it's not on top priority on my list right now. All right, well, we're gonna kind of let's go ahead and look into what we got going on. The first thing, I never showed you my um, northern elite troop. I showed you my northern troop tree, and for every culture, you're gonna have your basic troop tree and your elite troop tree. I think some other mods is kind of skimping on that and just working on their basic troop tree, but I'm trying to do both, so it's double the work. So we're gonna look at the one I already showed you was my regular northern troop tree. Here it goes, where we went through this one, and but we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at my northern one, and I kind of threw in a little plug in here. I guess you can call it maybe a shameless plug since it's my mod, but we'll go in here and check it out. Let's see. Here we go. Here is my northern troop tree. It's just an adaptation of the Fion troop tree, but I pretty much since I added a northern archer, to the old Botanian troop tree, we don't really need a all-out archer here. I kind of wanted to make the northern strength to be this kind of great infantry guy, and it kind of a well-rounded. I even threw another at the very bottom of the list, as you'll see in a minute. I even threw another cav, since the North's lacking some cav also. So my goal is for the northern troop tree to be pretty well-rounded. I have a horse archer, I have archers, I got cav, I got good infantry, I got all kinds of stuff, but they're all pretty much medium armor, and that's kind of the way I see it. They're mostly working on these leather type armors. I actually got some pretty good armor values, but it's not going to have top end values like some of the guys that have the, plate armors or, chainmail and stuff like that we see down when we start building the Andal troop trees. But we'll go ahead and go through this now. We start out with, a northern noble youth. Then we go to a northern noble warrior. Next step on the list is my northern hero. I gave him a throwing axes, a war spear, and a knightly arming sword. Next thing, here's my plugs. These next two is my northern warlord. I still got my knight sword, still got my war spear, still got my throwing axes, wide heater shield, and I'm decked out in pretty much my same little brigandine vest. I think looks pretty good for north. Put on some bear skin, which will give me a total body armor of 50. And then my top tier unit for the north, elite noble, my elite noble troop tree is going to be this northern mounted warlord. Here we go. That's my name. I knew I was going to get it in here somewhere. My northern mounted warlord is the top tier elite troop for the north. It's pretty much all the exact same as the warlord, except I added him where does it tell you? I guess it don't tell you what kind of horse he's got, but I got him a Botanian thoroughbred with like a chainmail horse harness. So this is without a doubt. And let's look at the stats on this guy. We got 220s, and here we go. He's going all out. There you go. That's my guy, Northern Mounted Warlord. I kind of built him the way I build my character usually. So there he is. That's my little guy right there. We're gonna move on to the next troop tree that I have made. Let's go see. I'm starting at the top of Westeros and working my way down. So we'll go to the free folk. Where are they at? Here we go. Now here's my free folk troop tree. It's kind of the same deal in a way, but a little bit weaker. My I'm kind of making my uh, free folk have even worse armor because they pretty much have cloth or fur armors. So their armor is a whole lot worse than some of the some of the guys down south. So even more so than the medium armors of the north, these guys, even their top tier, say their top tier troop in this tree, maxes out at a 36 body armor right here. So and plus I only got one little horseman in the whole troop tree. I did give him a pretty stout archer line. We're gonna go ahead and go through this. Remember, I don't have custom armor, so I literally enacted cheat mode, went through. I'm going through all the equipments in the native game and picking out the ones I think will work best for these these troop trees for now. These armors are just placeholders until we get some custom armors in here. I'm kind of concentrating on these troop trees, the actual troops now, and how I want everything set up. So let's go ahead and get started. We got the Free Folk Clansman starts it out. Then it can go to a Free Folk Warrior or a Free Folk Bowman. The Warrior can then go to a Free Folk Axeman. The Axeman can either go to a Free Folk Berserker that's got throwing weapons, throwing spears, and a big two-handed axe, or it can go to a Free Folk Spearman, which has a spear. This is a pretty well-rounded troop. I gave him a spear, throwing javelins, a shield, and an axe. So this is a pretty all-around good troop right here. That spearman can then level up to the only horseman for the Free Folk, which is the Free Folk Horseman. Pretty much decked out just like the spearman, except I gave him a horse. Not a really great horse, just kind of I think a Batanian or a Sturgian trotter. So I gave him a pretty basic horse with a pretty basic horse armor. That Free Folk Berserker that we're talking about can level up into a Free Folk Wildling Berserker. So he's just got even better weapons and armor. Got better throwing spears. Maybe I should throw another stack of these in here too. Since he's got extra room, I might go back and do that. But he's got fishing harpoons and he has a northern broadaxe. There you go. My Free Folk Bowman can then go up to a Free Folk Archer, which can then go up to a Free Folk Sharpshooter. And then my top tier Archer, which is a pretty decent archer here for Free Folk, is a Free Folk Hawkeye. So there you go. That is my Free Folk basic troop tree. We're going to go ahead and move on now to my Free Folk Elite troop tree if I could find it. And I started out, I wanted to get some thins in here somewhere. So I made my Free Folk troop tree a thin troop tree. So we're going to start out with a Free Folk Son of Thin. He's kind of like a well-rounded type hybrid character. He has falchion, hunting bow, and so he's pretty much kind of like a hybrid guy. So we got a Free Folk Son of Thin. He upgrades to a Free Folk Thin. I added my shield. What else I add? Maybe a little bit better arrows. I don't know. I can't remember. A little bit better everything. Then my Free Folk Thin can then go up to a Free Folk Thin Warrior, which I gave him better bow, even more better stuff. My Free Folk Thin Warrior then goes up to a Free Folk Thin Cannibal. Okay, I just found a little mistake. I need to give him a one-handed weapon. I need to go add that back to him. So I'm glad I'm going through this. So I catch these little things like this. I need to add him a axe or something right here, so he has a melee weapon. So there we go. I got Free Folk Thin Cannibal, and the top tier unit for my Free Folks is a Free Folk Thin Impaler. Same deal. Gave him better armor, better everything, better arrows. Need to add these. Okay, this guy has a falchion. These two guys. Okay, these two top tier. I gotta remember that. Go add them a melee weapon. Yeah, he's only got one slot left, so I'll put an axe or something in with those guys, or some kind of two-handed weapon or one-handed weapon. Okay, there we go. That is my Free Folk Elite troop tree. The next thing we're gonna move on to is my Night's Watch. Like I said, I'm working my way down. We're gonna hit up my Night's Watch troop tree. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here is my Night's Watch troop tree. We're gonna start out. Remember, I mean, there's really no black armors in in the native game. I looked everywhere for them. So pretty much the best we're gonna get is these little black accents we have here on the armors and stuff. So that just is what it is right now. But we'll start out with a Night's Watch recruit, which will then go up to my Night's Watch soldier. That soldier can then go up to my shield brother or a Night's Watch crossbowman. The crossbowman can then go up to a Night's Watch Elite's crossbowman. And I stopped this line right here. I didn't give them a tier 6 or whatever, tier 5 level archer in this basic troop tree because I have a pretty good range character in their elite. And we'll go over that in a second. Okay, my Night's Watch shield brother will then go up to a Night's Watch defender. This is a pretty good guy. He's upgraded a lot of his weapons. And it's the same type deal as the whole deal with everybody. Pretty much all of my descendants of the first men all have aren't using really any heavy armors. Really mostly medium to light to fur armors is what they're using. So whenever you get these guys up here, I don't know really, honestly, for vanilla armor ratings really aren't that big a deal. So I don't know if it really, you'll even feel it, but yeah, just know that medium armors, light armors up north. When I get down to my Andal troop trees, they'll be having some more of the heavier stuff. Okay, where was I at? Okay, Night's Watch Defender. My Night's Watch Defender will then go to what I got is a Night's Watch Stalwart. Pretty good, strong unit right here. Or it could go to be a Night's Watch Horseman. So the only horseman I have in the troop tree right here is a Night's Watch Horseman. So they are really skimpy on the horsemen also. Kind of like the free folk. I don't recall them having many a real strong cavalry, either one of them. So as you've seen, whatever Stannis came rolling through with a proper cavalry. So anyways, this is my Night's Watch. Everything is up for change, so this is just kind of like a just a preliminary version. I could always add, you know, something, make one of these branch off and add something else. I really didn't. I was thinking that since the Night's Watch are mostly fighting wildlings, that they don't really need a spearman because the free folk don't really have cavalry. And I really, from everything I could tell, that's really the only good it is to have a spearman is for cavalry. Because I mean, they're pretty much useless any other time for me when I play with a spear, unless I'm on a horse or going up against somebody coming at me with a horse. All right. Well, the last thing I'm going to show you today is my Elite Night's Watch. My Elite Night's Watch. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Units. Going down to my Elite Night's Watch. And it starts out with a Night's Watch Ranger Recruit. Kind of doing the hybrid thing here because it's a Ranger. You know, I mean, they're pretty awesome if you're a Night's Watch Ranger. So you start out with a Night's Watch Ranger who comes with a bow and a stack of ranged arrows and an arming sword. Then it goes up to a Night's Watch, official Night's Watch Ranger that comes with a little bit better armor and 2 stacks of ranging arrows. I think I even upgraded his bow. So there we go. That Night's Watch Ranger will then go up to a Night's Watch Elite Ranger, which I think I gave him just this chainmail, a whole lot better armor here. Yeah, I got a 30 armor rating on right there. So a whole lot better armor goes into the picture right here. Still got a double stack of arrows and an arming sword. The Night's Watch Elite Ranger then will go up to my Night's Watch Master Ranger. I gave him, he still got a double stack of double stack of arrows, but I actually slipped in a stacked Botkin arrow. So he's got a stack of good arrows and a stack of, regular ranged arrows. But look, you got 32 and 27. What is that? 59 arrows he can unleash right here. And he's got a longbow, and I upgraded his sword. He's got a broad arming sword, and he's got pretty good armor rating. You know, let's check it out. We got a 30 body here, and we got a 5. So we maxing out at a 35 body armor right here. I think that's kind of a good representation. Consider my North guy maxed out with a body armor around 50. These guys max out with a body armor rating of around 35. And I think the free folk maybe was in the 30s also. And then, you know, once we get down to some of the Andal people, they'll be up in the 60s or so. All right, well, my Night's Watch Master Ranger will then go to the top tier Night's Watch. The Night's Watch troop here, elite troop, and it's called the Night's Watch Protector of the Realm. I gave him a, he still got that nice broad arming sword, got him a longbow, and got him a double stack, a stack bock and arrows to give you 64 3 piercing shots. I mean, this guy's gonna be deadly, man. And also he's got pretty good. I mean, I upgraded his mittens. Where does he not have no shoes on? Okay, I need to check out some stuff. Okay, so that's all my troop trees right now. I'm gonna move my way down into the southern parts of Westeros now. Probably hit up maybe either Iron Islands, the Riverlands, or the Vale. One of those three are next. So that'll be the next ones I'm working on. I think I'm still on track to have this early preliminary version of this mod out on April the 30th. I'm gonna try to put it on Nexus Mods on April the 30th, probably Eastern, probably in the. Since I don't have a bunch of armors, it shouldn't take long to upload this. It's mostly just XML files, so it shouldn't take long to upload it. I would say sometime in the evening. I'd say maybe about 5 or 6, maybe 8 Eastern Standard Time. This should be uploaded. I think I've decided on a name for this mod. I think I'm gonna go with something just short and easy. I think it's easy to remember. I don't want to get all fancy with it. I think I'm gonna call this thing Realm of Thrones. I mean, I really want to be able to just say ROT with a little, kind of like GOT. I kind of like that. I don't really want to get all crazy with it. I think it's easy to remember. So I think I'm gonna go with Realm of Thrones, and I'm actually starting a Discord. I mean, I already got it made, but I don't have no members yet. So I'm gonna actually link the Discord channel in the comment section. Y'all guys, please join, give me any kind of feedback. I'm gonna post pictures, screenshots, and all kinds of stuff of this stuff as I'm working on it. So that's it, guys. Join my Discord and just be ready for it. It's coming. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.